straighten out your legs. And lift your head for a moment. Check your symmetry. Make sure you're centered on your mat. And now get your belt. So open up your belt, bend your right knee, and put the belt just above the heel of your right foot. Stretch your right leg straight up towards the ceiling and hold the belt in your right hand. Now notice that my right arm is also straight. So straighten out your right arm, straighten out your right leg, and press both of your heels out. So push your right heel towards the ceiling. Push your left heel away from your head. Open up the back of your legs. Breathe into the back of your legs, especially the back of that right leg. As you're pushing out with your right heel, also squeeze the quadriceps. So these muscles at the front upper thigh. Firm them, contract them as much as you can. Even if you feel like it's not happening, you're sending that message to those muscles. So continue to have that conversation with your quadriceps. Contract, contract, squeeze quadriceps, squeeze. Breathe into the back of your right leg. Let the heel flex, squeeze your quadriceps, and lift the bottom of your belly towards your chest. Make sure the shoulders are relaxed on the floor. Relax your face. Take another deep breath here. And when you exhale, release the right leg. Stretch it out into the floor. Bring your inner ankles together and change sides. Bend your left knee. Put the belt around your left foot, just above the heel. Stretch your left leg straight up, making sure it is straight. So if your leg is bent, you just go further away until it becomes straight. So get the leg straight, hold the belt in your left hand, and straighten out your left arm as well. Drop the shoulder blades into the floor. Relax that right arm. And push into your left heel. Push it towards the ceiling. Push the right heel away from your head. Breathe consciously into the hips, observing how your left hip is different from your right. Again, noticing the imbalances. Because part of what we're doing here is bringing balance to the body, the physical body, that your flexibility is balanced, your strength is balanced, your stability comes from balance. Squeeze the quadriceps of your left leg. Push out into the heels and engage the quads. This is a continuous action, but it's a very difficult action to sustain. So you need a lot of mental focus and effort to keep the quads engaged. So there's no reason for your mind to drift away. It's got so much to do here in the body. Lift the bottom of your belly. Again, sustaining that action is not easy, so keep coming back to it. Breathe slowly with your awareness where you feel tension. Let the shoulders relax, relax your face. Take a deep breath in. And on your exhalation, release your left leg. Bring your inner ankles together and change sides. Put the belt just above the heel of your right foot. Stretch your right leg up, and this time hold the belt in your left hand. And take your right thumb and place it in this crease in the outer right hip. Hold on to that crease, hold on to the outer hip. Put the thumb across the crease. And when you exhale, move your right leg to your left just a little bit. So your right ankle lines up with your left shoulder. You don't want to go so far that your hip comes off the ground, that right hip. The sacrum stays on the ground. So it's very slight. Cross the midline of the body. Line up your right ankle with your left shoulder. And then push the heels of both feet away. Use that right thumb in your outer hip crease to push the outer hip away from your head. Lift the bottom of your belly towards your chest. And breathe into the hips. You'll notice the sensation is in a new area. Maybe the outer hamstring, the IT band. Where do you feel this in your glutes? Press the outer right hip away. Draw your lower belly towards your chest. Take a deep breath here. When you inhale, bring your right leg back to center. And as you're exhaling, release your right leg into the floor. And change sides. Bring your left leg up. Put the belt around your foot just above the heel. Stretch your left leg straight up overhead and walk the right hand up so that your right arm is straight, holding the belt. Put your left thumb in the crease of your left hip. Flex both of your feet. Both legs are active here. And on your exhalation, move the left leg over to the right. Just a little bit. Line up your left ankle with your right shoulder and not past it. As you press into the heels, squeeze the quadriceps of your legs. Move that outer left hip away from your head and lift your lower belly towards your head. Let your shoulders relax into the floor. Take another full breath here. Wherever you're feeling this, bring your attention there. As you inhale, bring the left leg back to center. Release your left leg to the floor. Stretch it out. Have the inner ankles together. and change sides. Let's do one more. So this is Parshva Supta Parangushtasana. It's the third one. You'll stretch your right leg up and hold the belt in your right hand once again. Straight leg, straight right arm. You might even want to take your right arm a little bit higher in this one. And put your left hand on the top of your left hip bone. So the hip bone is that protruding bone at the top of the pelvis. Hold on to that with all of your fingers, maybe even your thumb. Push both heels away. And when you exhale, move your right leg out to your right. Again, make sure at no point do you bend the elbow. Keep that right arm straight. Go as far out to the right as you can without tipping over. So you want the left side of your pelvis to lift a little bit, but you don't want to fall over to the right. Now look at your right foot and make sure that that outer edge of your right foot is parallel to the floor so that the heel isn't lower or the toes aren't lower, but you're nice and parallel. Push into that right heel. With your left hand, move the pelvis to the left, away from your right leg. And lift your lower belly towards your chest. 3 deep breaths. Feel the opening in the inner thigh, your adductors, your groin muscles. Push into both of the heels. Move the pelvis to the left and draw the low belly up. Take a deep breath in. And on your exhalation, bring the right leg back up overhead and release the leg into the floor. Bring your inner ankles together and change sides. So last time, left leg up, belt just above the heel. Hold the belt in your left hand. Walk the hand up a little higher than normal, and then find that protruding bone at the top of your pelvis on your right side and hold it with all of your fingers. Make sure your legs are straight. Push into both heels. And on your exhalation, moving slowly, take the left leg out to the left, as far as it can go without tipping over. And I encourage you also not to let your left leg drop all the way to the floor. Let it hover. If you have that suppleness, let it hover a little. Push into the left heel, push into the right heel, open up the back of the legs. Look at your left foot and make sure that it's parallel to the floor, that outer foot. With your right hand holding the hip bone, move the pelvis to the right. This is not necessarily going to be a big movement. Just feel that subtle opening or even big opening with a subtle shift in the pelvis. Move the pelvis to the right. Press into the left heel and lift the bottom of your belly. Consciously breathe. Feel what's happening in the hips, the length in your inner thighs. Such an important area. The adductors are often neglected. Let your shoulders relax. Relax your mouth. Take another deep breath here. And on an exhalation, bring your left leg back up and release the leg.